finally here. I can finally spill the beans. I'm so excited. Okay, so it's new release reveal day. They made me keep secrets. I don't like to keep secrets from my friends. I'm sorry. Don't quit me. So anyways, the new releases are here. I've been holding on to this for like a week. So I'm just gonna jump right into it because I know that some of you are like, oh, let me just see them. Shut up. I'm also, if you want to get color matched for your makeup, now is a great time to do that. And we can talk about your color match and all the things. I'll go ahead and put the, my color match phone number. That is my text number. So if you want to text me directly, you can, get a color match and start building your palette. If you're new, if you're not new, then you're just going to work some overtime and get these new releases because you're going to freak out. Okay. The new palettes, Plum Floral. This is the new Plum Floral collection. These palettes are going to come in every size and you're going to be able to use your palette credit. So whenever you add makeup to your cart, you get palette credits. So you can use the palette credit towards the new palette. So the new Plum Floral collection, these are all this is the new palette for the holidays. So it's like it's very moody, right? And very, like, I guess that's a thing. Anyways, I wore a shirt to kind of like match, which I didn't mean to do, but I did. So you're welcome. Anyway, so these are the new palettes. Tell me how freaking beautiful these are. So that's number one. Number two, I wanted to show you, I don't know what order to go in, so we're just going to go balls to the wall. Okay. You want to know what this is? It's a travel brush set. Are you ready? It's a kabuki brush. Okay. It's not pink, but it's close. Sarah, we tried. Bless their hearts. They tried. Okay. So this is a new travel brush collection. This is beautiful. This is going to be great for you gals who really like to do the kabuki brush thing and like the contouring and whatever. This is a brush that Saint has never had before. So this is going to be amazing for travel or even not for travel. Hey y'all, these are the new releases. Get in here. The travel eyeshadow brushes in these. We don't have an angled eyeshadow brush yet, which I'm going to show you how to use that. That's going to be amazing. And I'm actually going to tell corporate, like, we need a black brush collection, number one, and we need this in a double-ended brush. Tell me we don't. See, she's an angle, but she's also got like that kind of semi-fluffy, like dense end that's not the smudge brush. So this is going to be great for blending those creases and all that jazz. So these brushes, so this is part of the travel brush collection, and then a spoolie. So the spoolie is going to be great for, kind of brushing your brows. So really, really cool. It has the mirror on it. So this is really nice. So I love this travel brush collection. She said, take my money. I told y'all work some overtime. I tried to tell y'all. Don't nobody listen to me, but I tried to tell y'all. Travel brush collection. And actually the price point on this is really good. I don't know what it is exactly, but I remember it's not bad. So this is the new Saint travel brush collection. Really, really beautiful. And I kind of love like the what do you call it? The brand logo, whatever. Anyways, really, really cool. So new palettes and the new travel brush collection. So I'm obsessed with that. What's next? There is a new collection that is out. These all come together. This is the palette. I'm working on a Saturday to afford this. Good for you. She's a go-getter. Steffi, you're a go-getter. So I love a go-getter. Anyways, this is the palette, and this will come with I'm subbing out of middle school, but we got to watch the makeup stuff. The children can mind themselves. Look, everyday woman, every woman, I don't care if you are a black woman, a Filipino woman, a white woman, a pale woman, a dark woman, a Middle Eastern woman, everybody's going to be able to wear this. And yes, I am telling you, everybody can wear this. This is the color Sadie. She is a beautiful neutral. This is for the gal who wants just a little bit of color, not super crazy. This is going to be amazing, like combined with other colors or just on its own without any foundation or whatever. So this is Sadie. And then this is, what's this one called? Cranberry and Dream. That Dream came back. Dream was from the old advent calendar. And so Dream and Sadie are back, or Dream and Cranberry. And I kind of want to use the new travel brushes for this because I'm really obsessed. As far as I know, the palette and these will all be sold together. I don't think they will be sold separately. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the collection itself. And this is called Nostalgia. And I was like, I want to do a video. And I was like, what can I put for like the title? You know, there's like a title in the video. It tells you. And I was like, maybe we could do like neutral nostalgia or something. I don't know what to call it. Neutral nostalgia, whatever. But it's the Nostalgia collection. So this is a cream lip and cheek shade. And by neutral, I mean everybody can wear this. Okay? Everybody. This is a really beautiful, simple neutral. Okay? And then for the eyes, I'm using these from the new travel brush set. Okay, so this is the new travel brush set, and I'm going to request that they put these little travel brushes in like a permanent, like double-ended brush, but we are using this kind of flatter brush, and see how I can use it on the lid to just kind of like press that in. So this is going to be really, she said, there goes all my money. I tried to tell y'all, when we had the meeting, like we had a company-wide meeting, and they were showing all the new releases, and everybody was just like, what? But I have something really cool to tell you about some of these. So the Saint corporate team and our new creative director, her name is Camille. She used to be an artist, and then she moved over to corporate. Now she's a creative director there. And what she has done is she has taken basically everybody from corporate, kind of put in their own, like what brings them nostalgia, or what their memories are about certain things. And that's how they came about a lot of these products. And like, whenever I get to the advent calendar, which by the way, I'm giving one away. So make sure you join my beauty group on Facebook. Just comment VIP and I'll send you the link if you're not already in there. Join my giveaway in my beauty group on Facebook. Look, see that angled brush? See how it kind of fits nicely right there, but then it's still fluffy enough where you can lightly sweep. It's just a baby. It's just a baby. Sitting on pins and needles waiting to see the eyeshadow advent. I'm going to show the advent colors at the very, very end. So if you're a psychopath and you're like, I don't want to know what they are, then you're going to get the F out after, because I don't want to ruin your Christmas, but I will. I'm about that life, okay? Oh, thank you so much. Things are better today. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. You know, I can't complain. Hey, Haley, how you doing, friend? Look, beautiful. So this is the travel brush set. I just used the new little travel brushes. Victoria, we are working on SPF. It's just a matter of getting the right formula and finding the right. The problem is with the makeup being clean, like, Kara Brooks, she's the founder, you know, and she was all about having clean makeup, and she didn't want to sacrifice ingredients for SPF. So they're trying to find, you know, something along those lines to give you an option for the SPF. So I'm thinking it is in the works. Like, it's coming, I'm sure, because we want to keep up with other makeup brands too, which other makeup brands are doing that. So anyways, we do not know, the Black Friday deals yet. We do not know them. They have not been announced, but there is one product that we are waiting for that is still, we are hoping it comes in. It's in Greece. It was produced in Greece. And so we're trying to wait and see if we get that in time. But within the next couple days, we should know the Black Friday deals. The travel brush is not take apartable. It's just in its own little compact, and they're individual little brushes. See what I mean? My husband just heard this live and said, oh God, he already knows. That's so funny. Malia, I'm the same way. I used an SPF before, but I know some people want to skip a step and put the SPF in the makeup. So it would be cool if that was at least an option, you know, and then you can choose. Victoria, thank you for your prayers. And y'all, thank you for asking about Dan. Just so you know, one of my friends, her name is Tosh. She's actually the girl that makes my Freedom Barbie merch. Her company is Braska, like Nebraska branded customs. Her husband is not doing well suddenly. There was a medical concern, and he is not doing well. And so your prayers would be greatly appreciated. Prayer changes things. So if you could just lift Dan up in prayer, and Tosh and her family, they got a little baby, and he had to move states, and so she's got a GoFundMe. If you want the link, I'm happy to send it to you. But basically, their trouble right now is like it's expensive to travel from their state to the next state over, because then they have to travel back and forth, and they have to get hotels and all this stuff just to stay with him. But then she's got the little baby, so she's trying to be a mama, she's trying to be a wife, and it's just the travel and lodging expenses. So, Sarah, I like the Elastin SPF, which it's very spendy, but one bottle will last you 100,000 years. Like it probably took me 2 years to get through one of my bottles. But another one, like the one I used today, because my Elastin's in the other room, is the Glow Screen SPF, which doesn't last as long. And it's not as like skincare forward, but it's still just as good. And these, I don't know if you can see it, but it's only filled up to here and it's brand new. Like the Elastin is filled all the way up. Thank you so much. Julia Golia. I love that. Yeah, I got this. She was touched up yesterday, so she in a little bit of pain, but I added the hair to her yesterday, and we are enhancing her skull. The whole idea behind the skulls, everybody's like, why do you like skulls? Because underneath, that's what we all are. We all the same. We all just skeletons underneath. That's the beauty. The beauty isn't in the face or the skin or the body. The beauty is in like your mind and your spirit and your creativity and your art and whatever it is. For me, it's makeup, and that's just, it's inside my head. Like it's a you know what I mean? It's your thoughts and your insides that make your beauty. And I know that's so cliche, but it's not untrue. Like underneath your skin, y'all just skeletons. Ain't nobody better than you. You know what I mean? Non-oily SPF. The Elastin is really good. It's one of those things where like it's expensive but worth it. So like spendy but worth it. Okay, so new palettes, the travel brush set. If you're new, I'm just gonna try and keep updating. So new palette design in every size. You can use palette credits on these. The travel brush set with the mirror, really cute. The nostalgia collection. This will be sold together. So this is all together. This is the palette, the really pretty like square palette, and those are the shades. Okay, so you guys asked for this, and you know how we have this shade in our palette. Where'd my palette go? Hold on, I lost my palette. You know how we have these shades, the lip and cheek shades, and now last month they released the Take With You-ables, and they've got the lip gelatos and the pencils and all the jazz. And we have this color, like I match a lot of people to this color, Black Cherry, because it's really, really, Victoria, it's called Elastin. Alicia just typed it, Alastin. Elastin. This is Black Cherry, okay? You guys know Black Cherry, and everybody's like, oh my God, that's so dark. And you see her and she looks black, and you're like, that's insane. What am I going to do with that, right? Girl, hold on a minute. Hold on. See? Black Cherry. Y'all remember Black Cherry? And everybody's like, why would you match me with something so dark? And I'm like, girl, put it on your face. And then they put it on and they're like, oh, I'm sorry I questioned you. And I'm like, it's okay. There's going to be an I told you so moment, but we don't have to say it out loud. Okay? We don't. We just gonna know, you and me. We don't got to tell nobody. Okay. Black Cherry, right? You asked for it, and guess what happened? It's in a lipstick now. Black Cherry is in a Take With You-able lipstick. Okay? So this shade is it now a Take With You-able. You guys asked for it. So many of you asked for it. Look. Take With You-able with the black cherry. You could put this on your cheeks too, but it's meant to, whatever. Anyways, Take With You-able on the Black Cherry. Everybody has been asking for this. You guys have been dying for this. Please put Black Cherry in lipstick. And we're like, shut up. And then they told us all to shut up because now we can all shut up. So yes, Lynette, this is very similar to Clinique's Black Honey. I kind of like this one better. I like Clinique's too. I think this one is that one's a little bit more brown. This one's a little bit more plum, but they're still really beautiful. So this is Black Cherry. So if you're scared of this one, now you can be scared of it in a Take With You-able, twisty upable, twisty downable, legitimate lipstick. So we've got the Take With You-able gelatos. We've got the Take With You-able, twisty upable, twistable downables, pencils. We've got Black Cherry lipstick. You guys wanted this and they gave it to us, and it's so pretty. So if you're scared of it, so the Saint Lippies are not long wear because they still kept the ingredients pretty clean. But now it's a Take With You-able so you can touch up. But also if you need tips on like keeping your lipstick on, I can help you. What pencil would you line your lips with to match the Black Cherry? Oh, that's a good, okay. Say no more, fam. Any of them, check this out. Let's see. This one's pretty, latte. Let's do latte just for funsies. You can use this one. Look. Latte is pretty. You could do one that's a little bit more plummy or purple, like mulberry. Mulberry is more of like that purpley kind of berry color, so she's very similar to black cherry. See what I mean? Like you can match any of them. They all, and the pencils are long wear. Like you will get good long use out of these. Like, I love how excited you get. Girl, let me tell you, I wake up with this energy. I do not drink coffee. Everybody's like, how many cups of coffee have you had? I'm like, 0. Coffee's disgusting. And they're like, the Lord just made you like this? Bless your heart. No one is getting Christmas because Nana is getting Saint. She said nobody's getting Christmas. I'm shopping for myself this year. So anyways, black cherry in a lipstick. Like you guys, add to cart, black cherry in a lipstick. Okay, and these, see, this is latte liner, which you can use. This is mulberry liner. You can mix and match these. Have fun with them. I have black cherry, the lip and cheek from my palette on my cheeks, but I left this one open. You want to know why? You know why. You know why. You know why, right? You know why? Okay, I'm going to explain to you. Hold on. No one is getting Christmas because Nana is getting... Using a matte Saint lip color, letting it dry, then adding a gloss. Yes, Jenny, that's it. Yes, you can do that. You can use the setting powder. You can use the Saint setting powder to help make it last, whatever you want. But now it's a take with youable, and you can just like do touch-ups, and I love it. Okay, Ever Red. They brought Ever Red back. Ever Red is this color that I think they've brought it back like on the holidays. She looks dark too, and these colors look so scary, but I swear on everything holy, they are not scary. This is Ever Red. Right, I'm not someone who likes a lot of red, like on my cheeks, because I'm Irish, so I already have the pink cheeks. These colors are not scary. This is Ever Red. You can put her on your cheeks. You can also put her on your lips. But I'm not gonna. You wanna know why? Ever Red's back in a lipstick, but it's in the Diamonds collection. Remember they came out with remember when Tom Ford had the Balm Frost, and it was like this viral lipstick, and it was like $68. Well, Saint came out with one that was a sheer, and they called it the Diamonds lipstick. Diamonds are forever. And they brought it out with the 007, back in January of last year when they did the 007 Mission Impossible theme, release and the artist's birthday. And now Ever Red is back in the Diamonds collection. It is not glittery. You are not going to have glitter on your lips. But look. It's pretty, it's just a little, sure, nothing crazy. I even wiped the glitter part on my lips. You can stop there. You can add another for more, whatever. I am telling you, it's a take freaking with youable. I don't know. And this is the one, so this is Black Cherry is now a take with youable lipstick. I have that on my cheeks, and you saw I put it on my lips before. I have to go cry now. She said, I'm at work. I might get fired. And now the Ever Red is back in the Diamonds. So this is the Ever Red. You see, she's not super crazy. You can put her on your lips, or now she's in a take with youable. I love these because you guys have been asking for them. And it's like, I love that Saint is still staying true to their palette. Saint is still staying true to the one compact makeup. It's the one thing that sets Saint apart is the 3D foundation. It's the one compact makeup. It's the everything in one palette makeup. But now there's also options, but not so many that it's overwhelming. Just a little bit more that you can just have a couple more options. And I love it. And so I am someone who's not super... I don't like a super heavy lip. And so you can just put it on really lightly. Use your finger, whatever. This one, if you wanted to line your lips with the Ever Red, I would use Toasted. One of the pencils. I think this one's in the wrong spot. Hold on. There's satins and there's silks. Where's my Toasted? Hold on. Toasted. Hold on. One of these in the wrong spot. Is she not here? Hold on a minute. Oh, is it this one? No. Okay, I don't know where she at. deal with you later. But this one's called Plum. And so Plum is a little bit more red. And these are twisty upable, twistyable, downable, take with youables. And this one, see how that goes? So you could use the Plum with the Ever Red, and it's really beautiful. And I'm a light lip kind of girl. I like to focus more on the eyes. And so I really like that. But now I like lining my lips because there's so many of these, and they're like a crayon rather than like a really sharp pencil. And you can kind of blur it or smudge it out and get a really beautiful, a really beautiful lip color that I wouldn't really try before. So when they came out with these, I was like, oh, I'm not going to use that. But then I tried it. I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit. And it worked out. And so now I kind of feel really pretty wearing other lipstick shades. And also, by the way, the Take With Youables, these pencils and the silk and the satin pencils, you can use these all over your face. You can use this as a blush. Like you just like, it's just cream. You just tap it on your face and kind of, they're creams. You just like melt them into your skin. So don't be afraid of any of the colors. They're all so beautiful. So the new Black Cherry lipstick and the Ever Red came back in the palette. And Black Cherry came out in a Take With You bowl. So Black Cherry and the Ever Red Diamonds. And then Ever Red, and then both of these you have in your palette, except the one for Ever Red is just not, it's not the diamonds. But so now those are Take With You bowls, which you guys asked for. I'm glad they brought Ever Red back because I wore her in the summer too. And I liked her in the summer, but she's also a great holiday shade. So those are gorgeous. And so new palettes, the travel brush set, go in, the Nostalgia collection. I'm actually wearing these colors on my eyes. So this is just Dream with Cranberry. I'm wearing those on my eyes. Really pretty, super simple, no big deal. So the new palettes, the travel brush set. So if you're just coming on, that's the travel brushes. And this brush is gonna be really great for your contour, for blending, for just applying. This is gonna be all over whatever you need. Like this is gonna be really great for that. We're still not mashing and dragging, okay? We're not smash and grab. This is not like, this is a kabuki. Like we're just kind of using it to, it's dense and not fluffy. So she's soft and like fluffy, but this is how much she bends. So that's how much we bend in her. And it's just like I feel like a kind of glam, like, oh, that's way too sexy. Anyways, so this is the travel brush set. Do y'all want to do the advent calendar? The eyeshadows? You're gonna die. Okay, I'm about to reveal all the advent calendar eyeshadow shades, okay? All of them, all 12. If you were a psychopath and you were like, I don't want to know the shades, I would do it one day at a time, get out. Just get out. This is not going to work for us, okay? I'm going to reveal every single shade. We're going to open them. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do my best to swatch them somewhere, and I will show you, but they are really, really pretty. And there's something really special about these products, but especially about the advent calendar, and I got to tell you about it. So the creative director I was telling you about, she used to be an artist. Her name is Camille, and you can follow her on here. Her name is Montana Moonlight. And on the Instagram. But anyways, so there was this is the advent calendar, by the way. It looked like this, like a cardboard box, really pretty and sturdy. And this is the advent calendar. It's like a clock, right? And what she was telling us was she showed us the clock that her grandmother had given her. It was part of her family or something. And so this is, she was holding the clock next to this, and that's kind of how this design came about, which I think is so cute. It's timeless. It's nostalgic. You think of time, and then you think of the Nostalgia collection, and then it's very Moody Judy. So you have like these really beautiful colors, right? Okay, so I thought it was super cool that I'm gonna cry. There's like literal nostalgia in here, and the names of these are after the girls from corporate came together and they had different memories of, different things that, were nostalgic to them. And so that's how these were named. And so she was telling us the story, and I don't remember all of them, but there's a special story behind every single name. So I know I don't want to open it either. Very beautiful, very thoughtful. But here's what's cool about this design that I want to explain to you, just so that you if you're not an eyeshadow girl, you might be now. And let me tell you why. Let me find my palette. So we're going to use this new 12 palette. This is called Plum Royal, Plum Floral, whatever. This is the 12 palette. So the eyeshadows you can fit, this is it's called the 12 palette because it's 6 and 6 on the big pans, or 12, whatever. You're unaliving us. I'm sorry. I can't be, I'm a nightmare. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm going to take this apart just to make it a little bit faster and a little bit easier. But all of these, if you're a psychopath and you're somebody who opens it day by day, you pull this thing, and I'm going to break a nail. So I'm just going to yank this out so that I can hold on. I didn't have to do that earlier, but it's fine. Okay, so see how they're packaged in here? And then as you open it, and then, by the way, at the end, it's a storage box. Really beautiful. It's really cool. And then it has the names in the back. Does the advent calendar get us palette credits? Beverly, that's a good question. I'm going to screenshot that and I will find out for you. I don't think so, but I'll find out. Okay, so this is the advent calendar. Here's all the names. Here's why this is such a thoughtful design. And I thought this was really cool. So it's a clock. I feel like the 12 is at the top. Oh yeah. I was like, the 1 goes at the top because I'm 2. Anyways, so we start with day 1. These were created so that every single shade that you open creates a look with the next shade, right? So day 1 we're going to open, and this is called Sparkling Cider, okay? So Sparkling Cider she's a beautiful shimmer, right? So let's open the first 4 and then I'll show you the swatches. So that's day 1. Day 2 is called Sunday. And this is a beautiful kind of like, it's almost like cupcake, but she's a little bit more taupey, okay? So the idea is that every time you open a new shade, they make a look. So you can use these together as a look, right? And then we'll open number 3 for the advent calendar. I'm giving one of these away, by the way. If you were not in my beauty group on Facebook, go enter the giveaway. I'm giving an advent calendar away. Like, just from me. Not from Saint, from me. Like, I'm giving it away. Okay. This one, I don't want to, sometimes I think it's stuck. Hold on. That one, I don't like how to open. This one's called Copper. So this is day 3, right? So day 1, day 2, day 3, these 3 create a look. Saint messaged me and they said, will you, because they like to show the artist actually using the makeup. So they said, will you create a look? And we want you to do this one because we know that you can. And because they know I'll put on any color. Day 4 is really cool. She's my favorite, and she's called Clementine. And I know that a lot of people will be like, oh my God, whatever. And so Clementine is a scary shade. I think a lot of people would look at her and go, whoa. But when I have put this color on, it's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So this is a look. Then you can use these 3 as a look. These 4 as a look, which is gorgeous, which is the one that I did. So you'll see that and you'll see how I used it, but I'll show you how to use all these. But no matter where you start on the advent calendar, you could start here and these 2 could be a look, these 3, and then these 4, the next one. And so it's kind of cool that no matter what shade you use in the advent calendar, if you're someone who doesn't know how to put looks together, put them in order in your palette. And by the time it's done, you'll see that they go together. It was so thoughtful. Okay, so I don't know Roman numerals. I'm just going to go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. I know, it's so much more fun, right? Okay, day 5 is Chantilly Lace. And one of my friends, she's a Saint artist. Her name is Katie Moyer. And she actually requested that we do that Saint does like a white. So this is a beautiful, like super white shade that's going to be great for a base. So this is going to make any shade on top of it really pop. Also, I think it'll be great for like winter wonderland type, holiday looks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, this is day 7. And this is day 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How am I on? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Wait. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Did I miss one? I didn't miss one. Where am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How am I? That's a 7. That's it. Where's it? hold on, I'm not mathing. Sparkling cider sundae, copper and clementine, and then chantilly lace, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I want to make sure I don't mess it. Oh, that's okay. I know. Oh, Lord bless it. I got a little too excited. Could y'all imagine me on coffee? Y'all would lose your mind. Okay. And then the number 6 is, where's my, this one. I had to borrow her from the other one because I had one that I dropped and it fell apart, so then I stole it. This one is called Swan Song. Okay. Swan Song is a beautiful shimmer. See? So you see them starting to like come together, right? So this is day 6 and day 7, or day 4, this day 5 and day 6. Day 7, you guys are going to like this one a lot, I think. I think this is going to be one of the favorites. This one's called Juliet. And actually, that's, I think Camille's grandmother's name was Juliet. And so some of these names came from the nostalgia of Saint Corporate and our creative director. And so I just think it's so thoughtful how the names came about. And by the way, the current eyeshadows on the Saint website, I don't know if you know this, but they're actually, all the eyeshadows are named after pop culture. So movies, books, TV, like there's As If and On Wednesdays. And like, I just think that's really cool. Okay, so day 8 is, sorry, I try to hurry. I know y'all want to see all these. Ruffle. Ruffle is, it reminds me of Honeymoon from the pressed pigments, or it's a little bit like Revival, but a little bit more purple, but she's beautiful. So this is, you see how you can create, that's a look, that's a look, that's a look. Every shade, it doesn't matter where you start in the advent calendar, you can use it with the next one or the one before it. And the ones before it. So if you start here, you can use this color, this color, this color, this color, this color, this color, this color. And so it doesn't matter where you start. You'll never wonder like what looks to put together. Just use as many shades as you want and just start cramming them together. Like, that's what I've been trying to say, is that everybody's so worried about like, well, what colors go together? You can put any colors together and I'll teach you how to apply them, but there's no, like, the limit does not exist. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I'm on the right track. 9 is called Ribbon. Look at this one real pretty. Ribbon. These are freaking gorgeous. And I think I did a look with every one of these, and I'll be posting that video so that you can actually see how to use these. And also, again, if you're new here, make sure you join my beauty group so that you can enter the giveaway. The next color is called Whisper. I don't know, please, I don't know why I can't say that without being like, I think I'm Marilyn Monroe, like talking to JFK. I'm like, Whisper. This one's called Whisper. So this one is kind of like the white Chantilly lace, but she's a little bit more gray. And we don't have a lot of grays. So I appreciate that there's like a grayish neutral, like a grayish like base color. There's a white and there's one that's a little bit more tan. So you can see the difference. So you think, oh, they're all just white, and they're not. They're very different, and they will create totally different looks for you. So I'm loving them, and I think you will too. And this is going to open so many doors for so many of you who don't know how to like put looks together. I think that this is going to be a great opportunity for you. Day 11 is called Rocky. The beautiful gray. The grays are just gorgeous. So do you see how they're coming together? And you can kind of see the theme here. The last one was named after It's a Wonderful Life, which that's what they wanted to call it, but you know, trademark and stupid, whatever, legal stuff. This one is called Silver Screen, and she looks a little bit bluish, but she's like a grayish kind of situation. So these colors are they're just phenomenal. So the whole concept, the whole idea is to use these any way you want to, any combo. So if you start, let's just say close our eyes, start here. Okay, so this is a look, these 2, these 3, these 4, or these 2, these 3, these 4. Either way you go, you can create a 2, 3, or 4 look combo going back or forth. So whichever way, I think it's I think it's mirror image reverse here. But anyways, so this is, you could use 2, you could use 3, you could use 4, or you could use 2, 3, 4, or you could use like 2, or if you're Mackenzie, then you just mix and match and go all willy-nilly, do whatever. The colors are gorgeous, and I'm going to swatch them for you just so you can see. So this one is called Sparkling Cider. I think I memorized them already. So Sparkling Cider, that's day 1. She's going to be, I'm going to put her on, look. They are not as intense or scary as they look. That's Sparkling Cider. It's very age appropriate, no matter how old you are. So this is not like, oh, only the younger gals can wear that. No, this is not that. Okay. This color, what's the second one? It's called Sunday. I had them almost memorized. This one's called Sunday. See what I mean? Really nice base. She's going to be a base color for, you know, your other shades. So that's going to be, when you add a base color, like these are all powders, by the way, even though your makeup is cream, these are powders. When you add a powder base before you do your other shades, it kind of helps your eyeshadow brush and your pigment kind of glide on your lid, instead of like, I compare it to the wonky wheel at Walmart when you get the grocery cart and it goes with the wheel. And sometimes when we have looser skin on our eyelids, you know, as we get older, and the eyeshadow brush kind of catches sometimes. Number one, most of the time we should be tapping instead of pulling, but that kind of creates that across the lids or whatever. But this helps avoid that. So that's why I love having like a matte kind of neutral base. Okay. Then this one is called, this one was, oh, damn it. I have them all remembered. Copper. Okay. So this one's Copper. Really gorgeous. These, you can wear these light, or you can wear them, or heavy, or you can wear them, like if you blend them, they're going to be a little bit lighter. See what I mean? So these are going to be a really great way to diversify your makeup. Okay. 4 is Clementine. This is the one, I just did a look with this one because everybody's scared of her. I can already see it. Everybody's like, oh my God, nobody reaches for like the oranges and the really bright, bold colors. This is Clementine. Okay. Clementine. She's special just like the rest of them. There ain't nothing scary about her. I said in my video, I said, some of y'all scared of your own shadow. Look. She not scary. You see what I mean? And so by putting, like, just kind of putting these colors on, you can kind of see that they ain't that bad. And then I've already told you that you can create looks using the different combos. And I did a video on that and I'll show you. But let me show you what happens when you're me and you decide to get a little bit crazy. I'm going to use this. I love these the new travel brushes. This angled brush, which I'm obsessed with. I just used Clementine. Now we're going to use Ruffle. And I'm going to show you how these orange and purple don't make Halloween. Look. Tapping into it. See, you pick up just a little bit. And we're going to put that Clementine with Ruffle. I start real light, just kind of tapping. See how that angle brush like fits? When you're choosing brushes or like how to apply your eyeshadow, a lot of times you feel like, I look like I got a black eye. Sometimes it's because you're not wearing, or you're not using the right brush or the right tools. And so sometimes it's just a matter of using different tool. Anyways, tap. I always like tap and blow. And then just kind of tap that in the corner. And you see how that Clementine, I kind of jumped around. I went from here to here. But these, you can create looks going this way, you know, however you want to. But these are just really great to put together, and they are not as scary as they look. So do not be afraid of these. This one is, let's use Rocky and Silver Screen. And I want to show you how you can put these colors together in a way that, because they look a little bit dark and you're like, oh, it looks a little blue, whatever. Let's use this brush. This is from the travel brush set, and I'm going into Rocky. And let's tap her. We're just gonna pretend these colors. We're just gonna go all willy-nilly. It's fine. I'm gonna show you. You can just be putting on colors. It's fine. I'm gonna put this on the lid, and then I'm gonna lightly tap it up onto my hood because I have a slightly hooded eye, right? So I'm just gonna lightly kind of tap it up there. So now we've got this Rocky shade, and then let's add a little bit of the Silver Screen. I'm gonna use the pointed end of this angle brush in Silver Screen, because that gives me a smaller space. And I'm going to use that angle right here and just kind of tap this in the outer corner. See what I mean? Look. Just FYI, my comments are not loading. And so if I'm not responding, it's because the comments just aren't loading and I don't know why. So if you're here, great. And I don't, Instagram, when I post this, it will not save the comment. So if you have a question, please feel free to text me or like comment after this is posted, like repost your comment because it's not updating I have no comments, so I can't see them. So I'm a little sorry. Actually, hey, yeah, my comments aren't showing. Is nobody commenting or is there's no way nobody's commenting, right? There's 100 folks on here. Anyways, so these are the advent calendar shades, okay? So these, you're going to be able to use these in a really beautiful way. If you were to take, what's this one called again? This one is the Swan Song. If you take Swan Song over the silver screen, look, it's very winter wonderland, right? You could even add, if you wanted to add ruffle into this one, add a little bit more purple. Like, don't be scared of these. Look. Just light taps. And you see how you can get a really, like, that bluish purple gray tone or this really pretty, like, you know, orangish, like the more, like, brownish tones or whatever. Either way, it's just so beautiful. You can get any look with these. And so that's what I love about these. So don't be scared of the shimmers. Don't be scared of the colors. This advent calendar is, I think they did an amazing job, especially with the curation. So you never have to wonder like what colors do I put together? Just start with one color that you like and go forward or backwards 2 or 3 shades. And then that's a whole look for you. So I think that's going to be really, really great for anybody who wants to wear eyeshadow, maybe doesn't know how, or, you know, maybe you do and you just want to, or if you're me and just psycho and want to go crazy. That's what I do. I just be mixing stuff. Anyways, so beautiful shades. And this, I'm giving away an advent calendar in my beauty group. So please, I would say comment VIP, but I have it set, I have Instagram trained so that if it sees the word VIP, it sends you the link to my beauty group. But I can't see the comments. And so I don't know if it'll register if you comment. Well, one of y'all comment VIP if you're not already in my VIP and see if it sends you a link. But then I can't see your response. Anyways, go to my beauty group on Facebook. It's called Freedom in Beauty VIP. And I'm giving away one of these. And then make sure you stay in my beauty group because I'm also going to do... I'm doing a fun like Barbie Elf on the Barbie Shelf 12 days of giveaways in December. And so that's going to be fun. So I'm going to do that. And that's going to be great. So the advent calendar is amazing. I just think this is such a great opportunity for everybody. And these colors are insane. They're really, really beautiful. These are all the shades from the advent calendar. And I wonder if there's one, this one I did not swatch. This is that Juliet color. See what I mean? They're not, and then once you blend them, they're much lighter. Like they don't have to be super intense. This is Ruffle. This ruffle color, this is her by herself, and that's kind of just like really pressed in, like, you know, super intense. So they're not as crazy as they look. Clementine, this is the one that I used that I think people are going to be scared of, but that's that color. See what I mean? It's like not the same. Like I can swatch it for you, but it's never the same. And then Rocky, I almost said Rocky and Bullwinkle. Rocky and what was this one called again? Rocky and Whisper. Whisper and Rocky. That's these two. Really pretty. Silver screen. She's like that bluish gray. Very, very winter wonderland, but whatever colors you mix these with, like if you were to put this color with green, this would appear more gray. And so it depends on what colors you put. If you put it with the purple like I did, see, it kind of brings out a little bit of blue, but also enhances the purple. So it just depends on how you use those. And they're just so freaking pretty. This is the copper one. That's just, they're freaking stunning, man. Oh, this one is cool. This one's a little bit iridescent. This one is the one called Ribbon. This is day 9. Ribbon is really cool. See how she has a little pop of iridescence? So she's going to have a little bit more of the baby bluish. See? Really, really pretty. So many options on the advent calendar. I'm giving one away. I love doing giveaways. It's so much fun. So enter to win the Saint Advent calendar. Just go to my beauty group on Facebook. I'm pretty sure you can comment VIP. I can't, the comments are going through. I'm so sorry. So I hope it works. Otherwise, just text me. This number that I pinned on the comments, that's my phone number. Just text me. And, I wonder if I'm gonna put it here in case y'all can see it, but that's my number that I just posted. So you just text me and say, hey, I was on your Instagram live. I need a link to your beauty group or say, hey, how's your mom? And whatever, I'll respond. It's me who responds. So I'm giving away this, and I'll be doing 12 days of giveaways in December. So, and my beauty group is great too, because if you're someone who needs like a community of women who aren't going to treat you like crap, that's the place to be. Everybody there is just so kind and respectful, and everybody treats each other so well. And I'm just so grateful for that group of women. So the travel brush set, and I love these new brushes. I'm going to request that they make these brushes in a double-ended brush, like we have the double-ended brushes. I want these two in a brush, and the cool like kabuki brush, and then the spoolie. And so these are going to be, oh yay, oh my god, now the comments are working. I'm so sorry that they were not working. Okay, so recap, travel brush set, travel brush, the Saint travel brushes. These are going to be available on Tuesday. If you want to get a text or email from me that says, hey, the sale is live, go shop, because they do sell out. I'm not just saying that as a sales tactic. When I tell you there's a thing with production, and Saint's still a small company, and so they don't know how much to order for inventory, and they don't know like what's going to do well. Usually it's a surprise. Like the things they think will do well usually don't, but the ones that they don't expect, they do a lot better, and so it's really weird. So things do tend to sell out, and I know that most people have wanted like the black cherry lipstick and all the things. So the black cherry lipstick and the Ever Red, I know these were in very high, like these were requested a lot. Anyways, comment the word remind. If you comment the word remind, I have the Instagram trained to send you my link to sign up for like my monthly newsletters and reminders. You will get a text and or an email from me on Tuesday morning that says, hey, these are live. Here's the link. I think so too. I think that's why I typed in my phone number, because I was like, maybe I just need to comment for it to work. So comments weren't working. So if I missed a comment from you, if you have a question, you can post it now so I can see it. Make sure you are getting my monthly newsletters and everything. And if you get it, by the way, I'm not, yes, Shonda, I have all that. I have pictures of everything on. I will be posting them so I can show you befores and afters and all the things. I think right now am I wearing the Ever Red, or yeah, right now I'm wearing the Ever Red. This is the Ever Red Diamonds. It's so pretty. But then they released Ever Red for the palette too. Look. See what I mean? You can add more, whatever. Yes, this will be saved. So I will share this on my Instagram so you can go back and watch the replay. And again, if you watch the replay, I don't know. I was going to say if you're a psycho and don't want to know, well, I probably already ruined your Christmas. I'm sorry. Anyways, I am not someone who's crazy spammy with like messages and all of that stuff. Yes, all of the products are available starting on Tuesday at, I think it's noon Eastern time is pretty standard because it's Utah and that's 2 hours behind Carry the One. So it's 10 a.m. So yeah, I think it's going to be noon Eastern time. Yeah, I think so too. Yes, Ever Red is classic and for everyone. So Ever Red came back in the palette. So it come back in the Lip and Cheek 10, but also in the Diamonds Lippy. So if you're new, comment match and get your free color match, and you can just have your color match so that when you're ready to shop, you can purchase what you want from your color match. you know, all the items or some of the, or whatever. You choose what goes into your cart. And then you can also get the new releases, or if you've already been Color Match, you're already a customer, then you can, whatever. But I am not someone who likes to spam because I don't like to be spammed. Like, people don't want to be sold to, you know what I mean? Like, they want to see what you got, but they don't want you to sell, like, you're a grown-ass adult. Like, if I walk into a car lot, yeah, I want some information. Like, I'm not knowledgeable about all cars, but also, like, give me a minute. You know what I mean? Anyway, so it's just, if you get a message from me that says, hey, this is Mackenzie, your Saint artist, the sales live, whatever, that is an automated message that I have created to send to 40,000 people, because that's how many customers I have, right? That's how many people are signed up to get my messages. So the Federal Trade Commission requires that I put on there, reply stop if you don't want to get messages from me anymore. That is an automated message. If you reply to me, just anything like, hey girl, I'm so excited or whatever, you can reply to me and it is me who responds. So if you get a message that says, hey, you know, if you want to reply, stop. Yes, that is an automation, but no, it is not a robot. That is something that I personally set up, and you can save my number and reply to it. That is a number you can text me on just a random Monday and say, hey girl, I was just thinking about you. Hey girl, how's your mama? Hey, we could have a chat. We can talk about makeup. You can ask me how to apply eyeshadow. You can ask me to swatch a shade for you, whatever you need. That phone number is a legitimate phone number. I will respond. You will get a response from me. If you do not get a response from me, I did not get your message. I do not. No man left behind here. We best friends. Sarah, that's so many people. So many people wanted to wear eyeshadow and make it look like a child did not do it. And I get that. And that's what I will learn you how to use these, which I think is really, that's why I think it was so thoughtful how they curated the advent calendar. But even if you just want to use like this shade and this shade, like you can mix and match them. Like, ain't nobody your mama that do, you do whatever you want. And so there's so many different ways to wear these shades that you can, any eyeshadow really. So if you tell me, hey, I really like these two shades, I want to wear them together, I don't know how, text me and just say, hey, how would I wear these two colors together? I will show you. I did a video where I did one eye with one look and one eye with another look, and you can do like these two shades or these three or these four, and then you could start here and do these two and these three and these four, or you can start here and do these two and these three, or you can go backwards, this one and this one, or this one, this one, this one. All the shades work together no matter what order you go in. So I'm giving one away, so please join my beauty group, Freedom and Beauty VIP, and stay there for the giveaways. So this advent calendar I'm giving away, and it's a cute little storage box now. So I think this is really cute and pretty and thoughtful, and I love this. I love the travel brush set. Jenny, I get a lot of messages that go to spam, but I'm gonna screenshot this and I'll go through and check it. If I just like also, by the way, for I know a lot of you message me and say I emailed into the Dating Detectives, my podcast, and I haven't gotten a response. Sometimes those messages go to spam too. So if you just text me and say, here's my email address, then I can go to Molly and say, hey, can you look up this particular email address? And usually she types it in the search bar and finds it in spam. So, yeah. Can you enter if you are not on Facebook? For this, I think on this one, there's another giveaway coming up. One of them you have to be on my, one way to enter is sign up for the, yes, I think you, yes, comment remind. I think that should be how you enter on this one. Comment remind and you can get on the reminders list. Otherwise, for everybody who's already on my my VIP list or whatever, another way to enter is in the VIP group. So I know, isn't that crazy, Jackie? Like, I'm telling you, it's really, you can put these colors together in a way that, like, I think people look at colors and they're like, ooh, but you don't have to wear, I'm not someone who jams it on all, I mean, I do, but you apply it really lightly and then you build it. And so you can, like, you can build these colors or keep them real light, whatever you want to do, and just like have fun with it. So, yeah, comment remind, or if you want to enter on my beauty group also, every way that you enter is just another entry. So you could have multiple entries. So comment remind and get on my mailing list, or, comment VIP for my beauty group and you can enter there too. So thank you, Linz. They're pretty. They're just pretty colors. And these palettes, hello. Mandy, shut up. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I have to know more about that. That's crazy. When we have several guests who have come on and tell their story about their true crime story or whatever. And we've had messages where people were like, oh my gosh, I dated that guy. And we're like, what? And then they come together and they find out that they have like the same story. It's crazy. It's wild. It's just insane. They're warm or dark now. I'm mixing. Jenny, it's true. I just mix and match all willy-nilly. It's fine. I have to go back to work before I get fired and can't afford any of this. Oh, Mandy. Oh my gosh. No way. That's one that I wanted to watch. Tracy said hydrate. We did not hydrate. Lens, girl. Some of these folks out here, I just can't believe their stories. They're wild. What was I? Oh, the nostalgia. Yes, absolutely. This is the nostalgia collection. This is the palette that she comes in, and she's going to come with these shades. This is Sadie. She's a cream lip and cheek. And then this one is called Dream. She's a matte powder. And this is Cranberry. She's a little bit of a shimmer powder. I had that on my eyes at first, so if you watch the replay. Yes, we will have Black Friday deals. They're usually really good, but we don't know them yet. I don't like not knowing things. I got this ACDC, OCHD, LMNOP, and I can't with the not know. They're like, we'll tell you later. It's because we have one product that's in Greece being produced, and we don't know if it's going to be here in time, so they're waiting to see if that's going to get here before they start announcing all willy-nilly. It's a room spray, and it smells like the heavenly gloss. It smells like the hair gloss, and everybody's like, we need that to spray. So they created it, and it's in Greece right now, and we don't know if we're going to have it in time. So anyways, we should know in the next couple of days, hopefully, what the Black Friday deals are, but they will be. I think these are limited edition. I finished 16 ounces of water. Well, I finished 16 ounces of water. I need to catch up. This girl, Brian. Yeah, but then if you know, you want to tell everybody. Exactly. I had weight loss surgery in January. No. Erin, what did you do? I had gastric sleeve. Did you have the gastric sleeve one? I had gastric sleeve in 2020, and that was a real journey. If you ever want to talk about it, or you need someone to talk to, you can message me or whatever. You can share your journey if you need someone to talk to. But good for you. It's a hard decision to make to have weight loss surgery, because there's a lot of people that will judge you or whatever, but they also judge me for being fat. So they told me I was so fat, and I lost weight, and they're like, oh, you can't do that. So I think it's wild. Yeah. Okay. So you had the gastric sleeve, and so did I. I liked it. It did help me, but then I gained all my weight back because I still ate like an asshole. And they make you, for the insurance, they make you do the therapy thing where they're like, oh, talk to a therapist, and you got to make sure you qualify mentally. I should have never passed that test. They should have asked, do you have daddy issues? And I'd have been like, yeah. And they'd have been like, girl, you need to fix your head first. That's what they should have said. But they were like, yeah, you're fine. Check. And then after I had the gastric sleeve, I still ate like a jerk. It doesn't change your relationship with food. So then therapy, and now with the medically guided weight loss is the only thing that's really helped me. Exactly. People gonna judge you. Just do it anyways. I don't care. I'm 41 years old. I'll do whatever the hell I want. I'll do whatever I want. These people on here say, I tell them, I said, I've lost 175 pounds. They're like, no, you haven't, because your arms would look different. And I'm like, they would look different. Y'all, I got hello, goodbyes, hello, goodbye. What are they supposed to look like? I don't know what to tell you. I have loose skin on my bed. What, you know what I mean? What is this supposed to look like? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. If I don't look like I've lost 175 pounds, then, I got receipts. I got pictures. I don't know what to tell you. Yep. Same. Kelsey, that's me. I lost I lost 80 pounds, gained about probably 55 of it back, I think. And it wasn't until I started actually seeing a medical provider who every week I went in and I did the meds, the weekly meds, and it really just helped me have more control, and with the mental part of it and therapy. And so it's just You're always like a work in progress, but everybody made fun of me like, you fat and you ugly. You shouldn't be selling makeup because you fat and ugly. And then I lost 175 pounds. They're like, oh, you too skinny. You too skinny. You lost too much weight. Or they'll say, you don't look like you lost that. It's like, shut up. I don't know what to tell you. I don't care. Go home. Like, where's your mom? Like, is she proud of you? Like, what do you mean to do? Anyways, I missed a bunch because I was driving. That's okay. You can watch the replay. I'm a post it. Gotta pay attention to my class. Do you remember? Yeah, the hello goodbyes. Do you remember? Did you ever see the movie The Sweetest Thing with Christina Applegate and Cameron Diaz? And they're like, she's like, hello goodbye, and that's what it makes me think of. And people are like, you don't have the arms of someone who's lost 175 pounds, and I'm like, okay, hello goodbye. I'm like, same, Malia, same. I am so grateful because I finally feel like for the first time in my life, I have control over like what I'm eating and what I'm doing. And it just feels so good. And so I feel like as someone who has gone through that, I feel like I relate to every single woman who has ever said, like, oh, I don't have confidence. And people tell me, they're like, you don't know what it's like because you're pretty. And so you don't understand. And I'm like, first of all, thank you for the compliment. I'm learning how to say thank you graciously and say, instead of saying, no, I'm not, whatever, I'm trying to just say thank you. But what people don't realize, like, especially people new here, and they're like, you'll never understand because you're pretty. So what do you know about not having confidence? Y'all, for 40 years, I was called fat and ugly. For 40 years. Not just in high school. It don't stop in high school. Them bitches are still bitches, okay? When you're 40 years old, they're still mean. And so people will still tell you that you're fat and ugly. And then I lost 175 pounds, but people who weren't here for that, all they see is, oh, but you're so thin. How could you say fat and ugly? And I'm like, I didn't say that, first of all. Second of all, they did. But also, like, I know what it's like. I did surveillance for 20 years. I sat in my car behind dark tinted windows in a prison cell where I could hide from everyone so no one could make fun of me. And I was good at my job. I'm good at being a PI. No doubt about it. I love the job. I think it's cool. I think it's really neat. And it's an amazing job. And girls, it's like a male driven industry. So to be a girl in that industry, my college professor said I couldn't do it because I was a girl. So I think that's really cool. I'm like, oh, I'm paving a way for women or whatever. It feels good, right? But it was also a way for me to hide. I hid from everyone. I didn't have to see anyone or talk to anybody, and nobody could make fun of me. So it was also a prison. It was a place where I became isolated and depressed and sad and lonely, and it was awful. And looking back on it, that's a big reason why I like kind of lost myself. So anyways, so I know what it's like to not have confidence. I know guys multiple guys, even in college I'm dating, and they say, well, I'll have sex with you, but I can't date you because I can't bring a fat girl home around my friends, or I can't bring a fat girl home to mom or whatever. And they would tell you that to your face. Or you would meet somebody online and you'd have to describe your body and be like, oh, I'm a bigger girl or whatever. Like, I hope you like plus size girls. Like, how do you feel about whatever? And you'd send them a picture and they'd be like, yeah. And they'd meet you in person and be like, ew, I gotta go. And they would just like ditch you to your face. Like, that's awful. And then to have girlfriends and they would just like, everybody would laugh and be like, you're the duff, the designated ugly fat friend. And you would go out and you'd be the wingman. And you were the one who like they would use as like you're the wingman. You were never, they knew it and everybody laughed about it and they just thought it was funny, and you laughed too. But yeah, I know what it's like to not have confidence because you feel like the only value you have is like, whatever attention someone will give you. So anyways, it's crazy. So bad. So yeah, I know what it's like to not feel confident. Like, I lost a bunch of weight, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm still working on me. I have body dysmorphia. I still look in the mirror and see 300 pounds. I still go to the store and grab the extra large when I should be grabbing a small. It's bad. I think I will say I'm a water girl. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink sodas and all that stuff. I think that probably helped with the elasticity in my skin, which is why I don't have a lot of loose skin, but I still do. Yes. Okay. So the travel brushes, this is the new travel brush set, to answer your question. This is a kind of like a kabuki brush. You can see that it's very dense. The Saint brushes were created for the cream makeup. So they're very soft, but they're still very dense. So they're not very like limp, if you know what I mean. Like some of the other brushes, like they're very soft and they're very pretty, but they're very limp. These are not very limp. They're soft, but also dense enough to blend your cream makeup so that it doesn't just like mash against your face. And then the bristles are strong enough to kind of hold up to that, you know, pressing and blending. Because with your cream makeup, that's what we're doing. And by the way, if you need to get your colors, like your actual face colors, for makeup, just comment match. I'll tell you what shades to get, and then you can like start building your cart. So then on Tuesday, and make sure you comment remind so that you get my text or email on Tuesday, and I'll send you a text that morning, and it'll say, hey girl, like it's time to shop. Go, here's the link, go. Because if something's sold out, and I always get yelled at, I didn't know there was a sale, you didn't tell me. And I'm like, my loud ass mouth, and you didn't know. Stop it. Anyways, and then these are the two travel brushes, which I really want I want them to create these in full size. These eyeshadow brushes are great. This one is long, slender here, but fluffy. So this is going to be great for pressing on that pigment here or sweeping lightly into the crease and kind of like pulling down a little bit to blend. And then the angle brush, which I'm so excited about. You can see how it's fluffy enough, but not too fluffy. Again, the Saint brushes always are really good because the bristles it's the volume and the density of these bristles that make it great for this makeup and really any other makeup. So when you use the angle brush, you can see how it fits in these areas. So when we say size matters, listen, I'm not a size queen, but size matters. The size, the shape, whatever. So if you have a crease and you can use this to kind of angle it in there, that's really great. And then you can kind of sweep it in. So I love that they came out with the angle brush. I hope that they create this in a, like, I want this to be like this. This is what I want. I want to tell Saint to please make this. That's what I want. Anyway, so this is in the travel brush set, which I think is so cute. I think the little container is cute. I love that it has the little mirror. Like, say hi to yourself. And then this is the kabuki brush, which is great for blending. It's got the beautiful like logo on it. And you can see that it's soft, but also dense and voluminous enough to blend your makeup. And it's got the spoolie for your little brows. Like, no man left behind, right? So I think that's really great. This is going to be awesome. Personally, for me, I think I'm going to take these out of the little travel thing and just put them in my little car palette bag thing situation. And then the new palettes, the nostalgia collection for every single woman. Even if you are a black woman, you can wear these colors. Asian women, Filipino, Pacific Islander, very fair skin, whatever skin tone you have, you can wear these. And that's what I love about this collection. It was kind of like on the Mother's Day collection that they curated this year. It was so good. I think it was called like Cream and Sugar or something. And they had these beautiful, kind of neutral like colors for every woman. And that's what I love about the Nostalgia collection. And it has this really pretty palette. So this is together in a collection. The new palettes, and then the Ever Red Diamonds and the Black Cherry. And these are in the Take With Youables. So these are going to be amazing. I'm dying to know like what you guys are most excited about seeing. Was it the advent calendar? Is it the Take With Youable lipsticks, the travel brush set? I really want to know what you liked the most. So if you don't mind, after this is posted, I would love to know like what did you like the most, or just like DM me or whatever. I would really like to know what you're most excited about. And for me, that kind of helps me. Number one, it helps me gear my content. So I know, okay, the people are really liking like the advent calendar. Let me do more eyeshadow looks, or, you know, the lippies. And also that helps Saint too, because they can kind of determine like, oh, this is what these customers are after. And so they really count on your feedback. So please feel free to share it. Yeah, I think the black cherry for sure. Everybody's been asking for the black cherry in a Take With Youable. And so I'm really glad that they created that. And the quality is really good. This is over the Ever Red. The travel brush set is so pretty. I'm obsessed. But I'm also one of those people that, like, if I like a particular brand and I'm really crazy about a brand, I like having everything of that brand. Like, and so I think it's really cool that it's like you have the, I think like this is really pretty and thoughtful. Like, I'm a packaging girl too. Like, you'll impress me with packaging. I will buy a perfume just because it's the bottle is pretty if I never even smelled it. Like, it's wild. And then with the advent calendar, it has like, you can just keep the box for something else, which I think is really cool. You could, like, I don't know, put a present in there, or keep it for yourself or whatever. Am I missing something? No, Ever Red for the palette, Black Cherry and Ever Red lipstick, take with youables, all the advent calendar shades, the new, and these are just so pretty. They're very like, it's very moody. It's very moody. I don't, is that a thing? I'm stupid. Anyways, it's very moody. These are very beautiful together. And the room spray, which that's what's being created in Greece right now. Hopefully we get it, but we're not sure yet. They're hoping so, but anyways, they don't want to make no promises. So that's why they're not saying, yeah, it'll be here. Or, yeah, it won't. But anyways, so the label on the room spray, it has like this wooden like bamboo top, and then it's like the moody, but it's green. So you'll have like the really pretty like plum floral and the really pretty like almost navy type floral, and then you'll have the green. It's so pretty. Thank you, Amanda. You see what I mean? I'll be getting called out. Anyways, okay, so I have to go and record the podcast today. So every Friday at 12:30 we have we record podcasts, and that's when we record all of our ads and the intros and outros for our episode for the following week. So I'm going to go do that. In the meantime, I would really like you to join my beauty group on Facebook, Freedom and Beauty VIP. Just comment VIP to join it. Or if you want to get on the list so that you get a text or email from me that says, hey, go shop. This is live now. Because I know some of y'all will be forgetting, and then something's going to be sold out. I'm going to get yelled at, and I'm not having it. And I'm going to be like, I tried to tell you so. And nobody wants to be told I told you so, but if you yell at me, I will tell you I told you so. I'm just saying. So comment the word remind, and so you'll get a reminder from me, and I'm really excited for this release. And then as soon as I know Black Friday deals, which will probably be the following, like after the new release, then I'll tell you those. But definitely get these, because these are limited editions, so get them before they sell out. And I'll have videos explaining all the things and whatever, and ask me all the questions. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.